he understands his character through and through. Mr. G and W. This character got some fairly heavy buffs. The most notable change that you guys are going to see in a second is Game & Watch's fare getting changed to the dropping bomb away from the credit card. Can't show you his credit score anymore. He's got to drop the bomb.
Bomb the market.
Bomb the market. And Maister says that the move isn't great because you can destroy it while it's in midair, and if you couldn't, it would be broken. But now Game & Watch actually has like better ledge options. Bacon's kind of a real move. His dare is just kind of crazy. The back air reminds me of a mod that shall not be named. Game & Watch looks a little crazy. And the biggest thing that Maister's been able to do to Chicago is just edge guard relentlessly. You can go so deep with this iteration of Game & Watch. It's not even fun.
That was always one of his strengths, even in Smash 4 with the characters. The pure lengths that he could go to for those edge guard opportunities. But, you know, Ned, no stranger to mixing up his recovery. Pokemon Trainer, a character with lots of tools to do that kind of mixing up. But we'll have to see how it plays out as they pick matching green skins here in Game 1 on Stadium.
It's not green. That is teal, my guy.
Greenish.
Aquamarine. Nah, I'm going to go with teal. Final answer.
That's right, you got married. You know all the colors now.
That's right.
You have to know the difference between emerald green and aquamarine and blah, 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 and teal.
Bro, planning a wedding and you're a guy and you just kind of go, make it blue. I want blue.
I like blue. It's neat. And see, here's the Pokemon Trainer mix-up, but wow, reading it all the way down.
There's the deepness. There's the deepness that Game & Watch can go.
Now, Ivysaur is the pick to try and seal out the stock after Charizard blew up in the face of a crazy edge guard. All right, but now Charizard switching back. Charizard has so many ways to kill the light Mr. Game & Watch, from like, you know, back air to up smash out of shield to up B out of shield to up throw. And wow, just gonna power straight through the neutral and disadvantage.
Worked out really well for Ned, considering that Maister was able to parry the back air, which would have just deleted his stock for sure. Now these guys playing a little bit of neutral. Squirtle, the fastest of the three, generally has good ways to go in, but Game & Watch is weirdly disjointed and has pretty solid frame data, and can generally stop Squirtle and wall him out better than you would imagine.
In the Squirtle matchup, Game & Watch definitely is a sword character, which is a weird thing to say, but like the back air turtle has a crazy disjoint. The neutral air has a crazy disjoint. You don't want to let him get in and get big combos. And Game & Watch is also really good at stopping big combos with disadvantage tools like the trampoline, like the neutral air. But okay, that almost blew him up.
Yeah, at 40-something pre-hit, Ivysaur can kill early. This is a very, very strong character, contrary to any previous Ivysaur iteration, really anywhere, ever.
Strongest Ivysaur's been, other than that one game we don't talk about.
No, it wasn't even that good.
Really?
Yeah, I wound up low tier. Lowish tier, like mid-tier at best. But in this game, quite good. Pretty much consensus that Ivysaur probably has the most potential to be the strongest of the three. Squirtle is still solid. And Charizard, I think, honestly, is the most underrated. One of the most underrated characters in the whole game. He has more utility than just like, I'm going to back air you, up throw you, or forward air you.
Yeah, utility is the word I would use to describe it. Like, there's so many things you can do with the character, but again, the recovery is linear, and you know what Maister wants. The keys to success off the left side.
I held my breath there for a second. I was thinking Ned might get the dare spike, as he got like 3 or 4 times in the last set he played against Rickles.
You see that thing that Maister did on...
Look at this!
With up airs on Yoshi's Brawl? Did you see that in the previous set?
I did, and this...
That was so wacky.
This seems awful. That up throw should delete.
Okay, Squirtle's in though, and that's going to be a quick 2-hit combo. But as soon as he gets in, the trampoline says no.
The trampoline can wall out Squirtle pretty well, and that's got to be careful. Like, errant hits kill Squirtle, especially this high of a percentage, but Ned really likes to stick it out with this little turtle man.
He's confident in the neutral gameplay with the little turtle man.
I'm expecting a switch anytime now, honestly. Because at this point, well, maybe not, because at this point, like any strong hit would probably kill Ivysaur too. And he needs to get his damage in. But if he had changed a little earlier, he might have taken less damage. He's been withdrawing a little much. Maister was ready for the change. It gets him with the down tilt. Down tilt kills.
That move's just the surprise. Because he comes out and he has that big old grin on his face, and he's just like, surprise. Frame 4.
He's smiling
Gotcha.
too. He looks like he's got like the clown smile. Not like clown, but like, you ever seen those things at like carnivals and circuses where you throw the little ball and you break the teeth on the clown? and the teeth.
That's
get
exactly
knocked
the smile it is. You're totally right on that.
out. Wow, the music just
And-
changed as you said that, and that was really creepy. And I don't like that we're haunted right now.
Haunted by Ned's music counterpicks. Sticking with the Pokemon trainer. Ned won't go on the other characters, I think. Although he said, "Oh, I'm gonna eat my words."
There we go.
That's Lucina.
My theory is, all right, so a lot of people are running around in Chicago now because Maister's come here and demolished everyone, going like, oh, Game & Watch is really good, doesn't really have losing matchups, robble. Okay, that's false. Game & Watch has issues. But if there is an issue, and if it was true that Game & Watch was suddenly, agreed to be a top character in the game, Lucina's probably the hardest matchup.
Yeah. Because we talked about how the disjoint is useful. Oh, there's a close-up on Maister. Oh, that beautiful hair. He's got crazy hair going on.
All right, we had the cameras a certain way for 3 hours. I think we just kind of decided to change them.
Well,
Wow.
criticism.
Wow. Mick coming through, being
Is this the
little mean. Anyway, so game 2.
Final Destination version of
Yeah,
this?
Ned counter picked the music
Oh.
because he's a Pokemon trainer. But he pulled out Lucina, which may or may not give him a better shot. On paper, absolutely. But the question is Ned as fundamentally sound playing Lucina as he is playing Pokemon Trainer? He does play against Earl a lot, so he can drink from that well should he so choose, and he absolutely had a Lucina in the last game, so he knows the character pretty well from the past. Let's see what
Walling out Game & Watch really well in this current situation. Just putting him in the corner with Nairs. Brilliantly spaced.
Yeah, the Nair hitbox is different now. It used to be there was this little hitbox on Lucina's arm, and that got changed to Lucina's entire freaking body. And it even goes a little longer, I believe. Don't quote me on the second one. Definitely the box hitbox. You can kind of nair at any angle, and it will connect.
And mixing up the fast falls with it also makes it just super dangerous.
Lucina is my personal pick for, everybody's running around who's the best character in the game right now. There's Crom, Pichu, Inkling. Lucina's my pick. I don't feel that the character has any real weaknesses.
She's very strong. She has great frame data. Okay, somehow avoiding the keys to success. Ooh.
Is that what we're calling them? Are we at the keys to
Yeah,
success?
the DJ Khaled.
Oh, no.
I don't think I'm the first one who said that. But
Definitely not.
That's what it be.
I've heard it a few times today.
It be like that sometimes. Finding
Yep.
Miss Tex into Dancing Blades is just a great way to add on damage with this character. Getting close to the lab and talk about an edge guard potential, but look at that angle.
Lucina made that back. This is why the character is so strong. Lucina was, you could handle the character because if you got her off stage, she had less recovery options. But the horizontal drift with the upbeat gathers you now. It's just, it's very, very strong. It's hard to get rid of Lucina's stocks.
Oh,
Up
wow,
tilt.
the pressure set up by the bomb into Nair on shield.
Up
That
tilt.
was a crazy scenario.
Up tilt in there. Bacon time. Are you hungry? These are the meaty combos.
That move is crazy. Why does it just never end?
We made a game where, whoa, that was actually filthy what Ned just did to finish that stock. But no, actually, we live in a world where bacon is good. The neutral B of Game & Watch is applicable, and that feels incorrect.
Well, if you reduce the end lag on it, and you make all recoveries worse, and you make sweet spotting harder,
And you make it so the bacon never ends,
you
apparently.
make it so the bacon never ends.
Bacon used to have kind of a recharge time where 4 or 5 pieces would come out, and then he would just kind of stand there for a second.
Right.
And it was much slower. The bacon flew slower. And this is just projectile, projectile, projectile. And you eat the meaty combo. But right now, Ned ahead. Despite losing that last stock, he had a really good fast fall, reverse fair finisher thing. Go back and watch the VOD. It'll be up probably 5 minutes after the game. The set's over. If you want to see the craziness of whatever that was. What was that?
Somehow sneaking by those Ned in center stage, getting knocked away, and finding these startup fairs before the invincibility of the up smash can come out.
Maister slowly running his back, and that was so far away. Okay, real quick.
That reached.
He
He must have just started to do a forward tilt backwards or something, and his arm just caught out.
hashtag new player Johns. Game & Watch the best character in the game? Obviously, based on the sample size we have.
Clearly. Definitely. I think Lucina might just be the game plan here. Even
Game
though
over.
Ned was very close to running away with that game. He had the big lead. He had like he took the second stock and only had like 70%. And if he was able to keep up that momentum, it's a different game. But of course, Game Watch found a way to eke it out.
That's a word for it. Up smash found a way to connect from Marth grab range and melee.
Ned was playing around that up smash so incredibly well, but the one time he faltered on it slightly, it cost him the game.
Yeah, I think honestly though, that wasn't like, I want to say it's a fault. I want to like agree with you just based on what happened. But I honestly believe that he was playing that sort of Smash 4 range that he was used to, and not the new and improved ultimate up smash range that allowed it to hit. So now he knows it. And that's the thing about Ned, is usually if you can hit him with something like that, he'll pocket the knowledge, and you're not going to do it again. Unless it's up there.
Can't believe that just keeps going. I mean, that's better than the janky win box. It's probably just like a more fundamentally solid move, but you don't get the crazy KOs with the ding-dong on it, right? Okay, grounding in this game is still insane, and as long as you have a grounding move, you just gotta stick to it. Game Watch down smash is certainly one of those.
Yeah, a lot of the grounding moves in this game are just kind of free KOs. Inkling's Paint Roller, Game & Watch's down smash, eventual percent's K-Rule's down throw, and
K-Rule's down
throw.
tilt has the new grounding one. The down throw is a different style, like a much easier to mash out of grounding.
Yes.
But if you get hit by down tilt, you're basically dead.
I'm going for the up B out of shield. Spacing it well enough to where you can just grab ledge again, so it's okay, but this is just, against Maister, you need to be able to seal the stocks when they're at this kind of a percent before they get too much extra credit, too much meaty extra
How much
credit.
damage did that do with Bacon? It did like 15, 16 damage.
No, it did 26.
Oh, good, that's better.
It hit 4 pieces in. That's why. It does
Yeah,
like,
each piece does like 8%.
yeah, numbers.
Hello. All right. Good parry at the side.
I forgot about Game & Watch. Jab blocks?
I did not know you could do that, but okay.
Jab blocks?
Continuing the chase with the turtle off the left side, and that's another dead Ned. In danger of, again, dropping a set without taking a game to Maister.
Maister looking to run through this whole tournament.
Maister looking to say that for this weekend at Retro Arena 64 that Yeti needs to be scared. Yeti may be the #1 overall seed, maybe the favorite, having never dropped a tournament in Smash Ultimate's history so far, but Maister came to play, dude.
Maister is incredibly solid. Definitely be, if they wound up fighting each other at Retro, that'll be a hell of a match. But right now, Ned doing his best to just kind of stick out this winner's finals. Can't seem to get in. This stock has just been kind of brutal. He's been getting poked a lot. The up B just lets Maister kind of, oh, you're coming at me. Here's damage.
2 words I never thought I'd say in succession. Bacon camping.
Bacon camping, baby.
Bacon camping.
Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes.
That's what we're going to make, dude. And that's what Meister's trying to make. Okay, almost going to have the lap online. He's been juggling this Lucina for what feels like a minute and a half.
Goes for the bacon into the dash attack. Oh. I can't believe the other one hit and that one didn't, if I'm being perfectly honest. All right.
Up tilt on Game & Watch at like 140. Sure.
Yeah, oh yeah. Now he's just throwing out up smashes. He's got a little bit of room to play with here, but always be careful against the sword characters. 2 or 3 hits and suddenly you're in theoretical just kill percent on one strong read. Oh, just run
Surprise!
up and down tilt. Surprise! Clown teeth, got him. Maister takes it 3-0 after the bacon pancakes camping.
Initially, when I saw that new down tilt, I thought it was a nerf, but clearly
that
is a buff.
That new down tilt is a new kill option for Game & Watch. It is.
It was a kill option before. It was just slower, but it had more range. And I thought the range nerf on it would outset the slower properties.
Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks.
It's pretty nice.
Another game where Game & Watch has a frame 3 down tilt that kills. I don't want this. No, I've moved on. Why is it back? No.
Mr. Game & Watch has haunted players of that particular game
No,
for a little while.
I played the counter.
What, Puff?
Ness.
Oh, Ness.
That was the jankiest matchup. There was no clear winner. There was just filth on the screen at all times. But now, it's a different game, different world. Down tilt looks like it was frame 4 or 5, if I had to guess, killing pretty well off the side. He was like,
Yo, let's go Snoofle. He's making the run. Kid's doing good.
This is good. Snoof needed a good run. Jimmy making a good run, beating Dan with Bowser to make his way places. Oh, they're doing a